Did it work?
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Ho, 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 etc., etc. I'm going to shake.
Christmas noise.
I'll shake some things I got for Christmas.
Tap it and unwrap it. Oh my god, I better turn off the non-royalty free Christmas music. Cut the fireworks. Oh, hello everyone. We're the only Nerdy Up North thing doing a Christmas thing this close to Christmas, but actually we've missed it. But isn't that just our attitude, Sloop, where if someone tells us to do something, we don't do it?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
We fight against tradition every step of the way.
And memory and organisational thoughts.
And we never do what's expected.
No.
Very welcome, Sloop, to this end of year wrestling extravaganza.
Great word, by the way, to start off with. I love the word extravaganza.
We tried to... Like last week, we were sort of like, we should do something Christmassy. And then you found this, which was WWF Raw from December 1999, I think, the 20th of December roundabout. And this was a good one. This was entirely Christmas-based, so applause to you, because this was very much like, Triple H sat there and like surrounded by presents and Stephanie in a Santa hat.
Exactly. I think as well... I think the reason I chose this one was one that it's accessible. You don't have to crawl around alternative sites to find it. It's one of the few that WWF have actually bothered their arse to put onto Netflix. Yeah. And it has the boiler room brawl with the Santas in. And as soon as I thought, I'll try and find a Christmas episode, I thought, that might be a good one, because I remember it being silly and fun.
It was very silly.
It was very silly. It was a preposterous episode, but it also, like, I don't know, it was... We'll come to it when we start discussing it, but it just felt like a really well encapsulated 90 minutes of exactly what wrestling was like at that point.
Oh, yeah.
You do you know what I mean? You knew exactly what you were watching, and I could follow everything in the whole show. Yeah,
it was extremely Attitude Era. But yeah, like I say, it started with Triple H and Stephanie, the newly crowned McMahon Helmsley era of wrestling. The Mean Street Posse had tuxedos on, all standing around behind the sofa.
Right. There's only one Mean Street Posse guy that I ever remember the name of, and it's Joey Abs. It's because it's a ridiculous name. I can never remember the name of the other two.
Pete Gas.
Ever. Pete Gas, of course. What's the other one? Pete Gas, Joey Abs, and... No one ever remembers the third one.
The one with it's like the little blonde one, though, right?
No, that's Joey Abs.
Is it? Oh, I thought Joey Abs was the big, smelly looking one.
No, Pete Gas is the smelly one that looks like Joey from NSYNC. That's who he reminds me of. And then, was it Joey Abs, Pete Gas?
Do you know what Pete Gas's finish is called?
Sulfuric Guff?
It's a gas mask, not far off.
Oh, okay. Not far off.
And one of them, I think it might be Joey Abs, is High Society is one of his high flying moves. I can't remember what it is. Was it like Duncan something?
Donuts.
That's the third member. The third on the grassy knoll. Mean Street Posse were always fun for a laugh. I hated them when I was a kid, but now I understand as an adult that they were just like jobber, like weirdos that just ran around and got hit by signature moves.
They're just Shane's like posho mates from college who were there to just absorb punishment and for people to call goofs and stuff like that.
As a kid, understandably, I had no idea about Greenwich or any of the sort of political, who's rich in America sort of thing.
We didn't know the education system in a completely different continent when we were 9 years old or 10 years old.
It's not as if we could recognize the accents or whatever, the regional stuff. The
name Joey Abs means nothing to me when I was that age. Apart from that's weird.
Oh, right. I wrote down that it started off pretty cursed as well, because who's our commentary team for tonight?
Oh God, Oh, because the mention at the very beginning, Jerry Lawler's not there because he's at the premiere of Man on the Moon with Jim Carrey. Because I forgot Jerry Lawler's in that film because obviously Andy Kaufman wrestled Jerry Lawler and it was all a big thing.
And apparently, they hated each other on literally on set. There was like a really tense late night talk show thing with Jerry and Jim Carrey where. He wouldn't break character, and Jerry got legit pissed at him, and I think maybe slapped him really hard.
Yeah, I heard that as well. And I mean, have you watched that documentary about Jim Carrey when it follows him doing that thing?
I don't remember a lot of Jerry in that, but it was insane.
Yeah, if I had to work with that, I would have probably slapped him across the shops as well. To be honest.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't actually beaten up. To where he would have to quit the movie. So Jerry's not there. So it's GR. Yeah.
Thank fucking God. And Michael Hayes, who is a strange horn dog in this. And he's not like a Jerry Lawler horn dog where it's sort of a silly, squeaky voiced sort of idiot horn dog. He's
filthy.
And it's just it just made us curl up inside.
He's not even full Michael Hayes, when he was a heel wrestler, because we've seen the friggin' Freebirds before in WCW.
Yes,
and they were Motley Crue, roadie looking freaks who were just
but
hairy
and sweaty.
But in this he's hello JR, I'm gonna wait for my turn to make one pun. One pun a match. And
just be horribly horny.
JR even says at one point, you've been quiet all match or all night or something. He's literally willing him to give him something to work with.
Because Jerry and JR would bounce off each other a bit, and there would be a bit back and forth and a bit of sniping because obviously the character was there for the two of them. Whereas Michael Hayes is obviously just a dirty.
He's I'm new here, but he's a booker though, I think, or a match.
He's an agent or producer or something, isn't he? More than he is.
Comes up with some ideas about because he famously told the friggin' the Hardys and Edge and Christian to jump off more ladders in the next couple of years, and it's what
that went well.
Yeah,
I mean it did go well.
It was fun to look at, but then when you think about it, I jump off the ladder on Monday Night Raw or whatever, TLC match for no audience. Yeah. But yeah, I was laughing so hard when they were the Man on the Moon premiere, and I'm just oh my God, how many cursed things can you put in one sentence?
It is a good film. I will say that. The Man on the Moon is an actual good film, and the song by R.E.M. from that film is also good. But
like I said, that documentary, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's like a stealth horror documentary because it starts off normal and you're I'm going to learn about a movie, and then you're oh no.
No, this is a man going insane, I think, and
dragging everyone down with him.
It is like a horror. You're quite right. It's like a social psychological horror set in the film.
Oh my God, we can't talk about that all night though, even though I could.
No.
But first out tonight is Test with this classic music, but he has a nose protector because I guess I think if I remember rightly, so this is the part of WWF 99, late 98, 98, 99 is when I really remember a lot of it because I remember watching it. So this is, if I remember rightly, this episode, or maybe it's the episode before and then SmackDown and that in between, this is when the whole McMahon Helmsley era was becoming a thing because they just got married, and Test was meant to be the person marrying Stephanie, but she either stood him up or she turned on him. No, it was
no, Triple H drugged her or something.
But then she was in on it, and she's done the full reveal at this point. So it was they had a full wedding episode of Raw, where it was this gilded white wedding of Stephanie and Test, and then during the ceremony, Triple H is why don't you check this video out where he takes a drugged Stephanie to a drive-through wedding in Vegas.
dear.
But yeah,
And
it
marries her.
turns out it was all a ruse, and it was just to get one over on Vince, technically.
Yeah, because Stephanie had nearly been sacrificed to the Undertaker when he was doing the whole ministry.
That's a normal
thing.
sentence.
And like marrying her off into some sort of black magician wedding. It was all very creative. It's mental when you actually say it out loud.
Yeah.
But like at this era is when they started trying to make it difficult for the other wrestlers. So
yes,
like this episode's a perfect example of putting people in matches that are deliberately
it's awful,
interrupted or
there's so
whatever.
many like awful like situations they set up, especially for women. So like this one for poor old Test, Triple H broke his nose at some point because all the DXs had him on the ramp, and then Triple H was like, like straight in the nose.
What I will say, the one good thing about this episode at the very beginning is there is a very small Triple H Stephanie means we posse bit, about 90 seconds, and it goes straight into a match. There is no 20-minute in the ring promo. That comes a little bit later. I was
going to say, because when he does hit the ring, that's when it gets really bad. So yeah, this is versus our New Age Outlaws, who is Road Dogg and Badass Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn.
They're both looking. I mean, Billy Gunn's looking scary because he's all like wet and that, and he's like, Road Dogg
moist and jacked.
Road Dogg looks pretty good. It's if he's only got a few years left in him before he starts like melting.
Well, remember in 2002 he becomes B Jizzle, I think, or 2003.
Well, with
in TNA with K Quick and Conan. I think it's in 2003 that starts. But yeah, Road Dogg's one of those people that I look back and I think he's a good mouth, but was he actually that good?
To be honest, his mic work is low energy tonight for some reason, which you think they'd be having the time of their lives, just run out there for a handicap match. But yeah, I thought Road Dogg was funny as a kid. I didn't like how many matches these guys won together, because they were basically unbeatable for like years. It felt like. But yeah, this was where I noticed one of the recurring signs for the night, which said "The Brides of Cain." There
was some very strange signage.
Bagging
around.
I couldn't figure out all of it, but I don't know. Like Sloop was Cain Hansi back in the day. Like was the mask doing it for girls? Was there a Brides of Cain movement?
For me. Kane was cool and scary, but when you hear about him, it sounds awful. But bear in mind when Kane started wrestling as Kane, I was 10. He was put across as this horribly burned monster, so I was terrified of what might actually be underneath the mask. I didn't want to know. I mean, there may have been some like slightly kinkier women who were like, if he keeps a mask on, I might actually enjoy that sort of shit.
Yeah, kinky enough to draw a sign and take it. I guess.
Because leather work does things for people, and his mask's great. But in terms of like getting his moist or anything,
and like,
didn't do it for me.
What do you really know about him? Like, he's just like the only noise he makes is like,
yeah.
In his matches.
Or no, I don't understand with this bride. I mean, he looks like he can throw you around a bit, which could be intriguing, I suppose. But he was scary.
I just wanted a vibe check, because he's not really one of the heartthrobs that your mind goes to.
The other thing I could maybe guess at is maybe he's the riffing off like Bride of Frankenstein, so he's like a monster and misunderstood and all that sort of thing. So maybe they're going for that kind of angle. But
Big
in terms of like sexual attraction, at least it wasn't like the Brides of Viscera. I'd be more worried if it was than it was Kate.
Look at the size of that coat.
Think of the buoyancy on that lad.
But there's a Grey Horror in the chat saying Billy Gunn is a beast even now, and yes,
he is jacked.
He's massive as well. Like, you didn't really think about it, because obviously like there's people like Big Show and like Undertaker kicking about, but like Billy Gunn for the mid card is like bigger than most
he's
people.
Tall as well. Like, he's a super tall bloke, and
got them legs.
You're right. I never noticed how tall Billy Gunn was until he went to TNA, and he came out with like K Quick and B Jizzle as he was then, and I thought, God, actually, he's and obviously you've got the X division, they're all like normal sized people, and then you have Billy Gunn like 6 foot, easily 6'4", 6'5", just juiced to the gills, moist as per usual. One thing, so Billy Gunn, I kept looking at his neck. Does he have a shit neck tattoo, or is that one of them like kinky chokers?
I think he had a double choker on, because then Jeff also had one on. And in my head, I was like, who else had a choker on tonight? And then when he came out later, Billy Gunn.
It was a choker, okay.
Yeah, maybe Jeff. 2, I think, just to fill him out of it. Big neck. But yeah, so like this was quite a short match. And because it was handicap, no tag rules, it was pretty much just like a schmoz. Test got a couple of his like signatures in, but then they like took his nose protectors off and smacked him in the face as well.
Smashed the shit out of him. What I will say, I think Test is another one who I didn't appreciate at the time.
No, and he can be great though.
Yeah, and he didn't get much of a big run in. He got a bit of a push at the beginning, and then he just kind of went and then fell down the card. But
he's just not great on the mic. Like that's his problem.
Nah, and he didn't like apart from him being tall. He didn't stand out character-wise, but I will say he's solid in the ring. In his big boot, looks great. I don't think he's ever done a big boot that looks shit.
No, he's got the look basically as well, like
Yeah, and he really like gets his leg up. He really gets that leg up. And you think he's just killed a man.
He might have obviously we had like spears and stuff in like ECW and WCW, but he might have sort of popularized the running finisher, like strike and attack, as like a thing. Definitely for the WWF kids. Obviously Rhino and Goldberg probably, were earlier. But yeah, his the big boot became something because it was better than a friggin' gut wrench powerbomb, whatever other thing he used to do.
I don't mind a nice gut wrench, sticking your hand between the man's legs and going, hello.
But he loses clean to the Famouser because ouchie, his nose hurts.
Well, no, but this was a match where it was basically the Test has already been bettered by Triple H. Yeah, and we're gonna better him again because we're just gonna crush this poor man's spirit after taking his wife.
And it's so cartoonish because it goes back to them backstage and like Merry Christmas, Test, like a proper evil laugh.
It's ridiculous.
And this is where the night starts to get nuts because that's what we just saw was like classic DX. But then friggin' Edge and Christian and Matt and Jeff are sort of in the room. And they're like, oh man, we don't want to fight no more. And he's like, well, how about this? How about Edge and Matt versus Christian and Jeff? And I'm like, what? I don't remember this happening at all.
Nah, I do not remember this match. I have to say as well, though, I don't remember Jeff and Matt ever looking so wet as they did in this episode.
But like, did you
notice?
They
are drenched.
Did you notice how good like Edge's and like Chris Jericho's hair was like proper like feathered, like wavy
flowing,
hair.
Beautiful. Like Chris Jericho's in particular looked really well conditioned.
They've got a good hairdresser backstage.
Oh god, yeah, damn right they have. Or they've got somebody giving them conditioner. But I thought it was quite slightly ironic that they got Edge and Matt working together in a tag team. Yeah, considering what happened a couple of years later with Lita.
Yeah, and it's like. And I guess they were trying to say like Triple H said the winners, so they must have been doing some singles stuff. I know there was like King of the Ring stuff around, but it was like it was putting the two main brothers with the weenie like secondary brothers,
two fake brothers.
But then, to be honest, Christian and Jeff like were more impressive in this match than the other two.
There was they did some really good moves in this match, and I know this match is really weird, but I think it just gets over the point like that Triple H and Steph are just fucking with people. Yeah, they're just messing with people and wanting to fuck with relationships and wanting to try and pit people against each other and just cause disharmony, because they're arse wipes. And I did enjoy that every time they went back to Triple H or he did something in the back room. There would either be chants of asshole, or there would be calling Steph. I think at one point there, I think they called her a hoe. So there was. I quite enjoyed the asshole.
The crowd was super hot for like. They need these guys to get some kind of comeuppance. But yeah, like there was like this was pretty fast and speedy, like the tag team match. Like, you know, there was like a swanton to the outside that I was like, oh, that was actually impressive. Onto Matt as well, which just looks wrong, but you know, we had it. There was a scary spot where Edge like does the over the side of the turnbuckle, which I always hate because that's just a full-on drop with a big metal pole in the way.
It looked fantastic though.
Because he like drop kicked him in the butt, didn't he? And he was like, "Woo!"
Yeah, he went over the top. It looked tremendous. One thing I did write about on this match especially is Edge and Christian's entrance, and they came down. What the fuck was the camera work?
Oh,
it was just like.
Yeah,
zoom, but not on them. It was just everywhere.
And then it was just in the ring. I think like they used to come down from the crowd, if I remember right, at some point. So I don't know if they've messed up the. But then I was a bit disappointed in the entrances because I was like, well, the teams have come out normally, and I'm like, shouldn't they have had to do each other's entrances as well? Like, like have Christian do like the Hardy Boys fingers and stuff. Or did they not do the fingers yet? I don't know.
I don't think Jeff did them.
Yeah.
Unless he didn't do them on this match because he knew he was wrestling his own brother.
Possibly.
And he didn't want to like flex or whatever. I did like as well JR talking about when they both did, I think it was Edge and Matt on Jeff and Christian, when they both did slams at the same time, and JR called them a nice set of modified slams, which usually means that the movie that doesn't have a proper name or JR can't remember the name. So just kind of went, it's a modified slam.
I didn't catch exactly what they were doing either, but a good buffer term for them. Also, like Jeff wins clean with a 450 splash, and I'm like, how often does that happen in history?
Happen very often.
But like, I didn't see somehow Matt got his face messed up. Because he was like...
I think it's when Jeff landed on him.
Right. I didn't go back and watch it. They didn't replay it. But he proper looked like shook up afterwards because he like sort of stumbled out the ring as well.
I think he'd been knocked a little bit sort of... bit Starsy.
That just
one thing... sorry, we missed... Just before the match, there was a really tiny segment of Kurt Angle and Triple H and Stephanie and stuff. And it was... firstly... how Steph and Triple H are in this is exactly how I imagined they would actually be in real life.
They're so slimy, aren't they?
And I just want to point out that fucking hat that Triple H wears, and I think he wears it for the next 6 weeks
the greasy
or
leather
whatever
hat.
until Cactus Jack slaps it off his head or whatever. I fucking hate that cap with a passion of 1,000 burning suns. It's the worst thing ever.
Mankind does make it disappear somehow because he gets him so angry. He's like...
And the end of the segment was, so Kurt Angle came in and he did his thing. Again, Kurt Angle was another one that I didn't get at the time, but now I watch it back. He was a fucking gift and a half, that man.
Oh, yeah.
And he somehow gets booked in a match later on with Viscera.
Yeah, because I think they were like, he's like, oh, you're still undefeated, aren't you, Kurt? And I think he was trying to like pick someone that would be hard for him to like to suplex or whatever, and it's like, it's Kurt Angle.
Imagine him trying to German suplex Viscera though. Let's be real.
Tried.
He did. And then at the very end, Kurt sort of fine and walks off, and then Triple H says something about ostrich jerky. He like calls out, I'm going, can I have some of that ostrich jerky that you get? What? Is that some sort of internal joke that I've missed?
I know they sometimes used to have a platter of like, you know, hummus and crudités, but
I've just got this thing, just Kurt Angle walking around with a holdall full of like jerkies of various animals, pulling them out and just doling them out to all the lads.
And like, so Kurt Angle and Stephanie have a weird thing where she likes him and Triple H is like, don't you look at that Kurt Angle.
Because I think that leads into, I think in 2000 after Kurt wins the championship at some point, doesn't he?
Sticks around for a while actually, because at some point they have to get Steph away from Triple H because they try and turn him face. So that's kind of because he's the best wrestler in the world. But so like that's how they sort of work that in again, where like Steph's a cheater and he gets to be like, like the man who gets rid of the cheating girl sort of thing.
Yeah. But it's interesting that seed was planted this early.
Yeah, definitely. We used to have long-term storytelling like this.
An ostrich jerky, clearly.
I had to laugh because the mid-match sponsor promo comes on. And it's like, it's JR talking about Snickers. Like, that's fine. Friggin' Michael P.S. Hayes gets the PlayStation, the Sony PlayStation 1. I could just imagine him seeing a PlayStation. What the hell is this?
It's a computer.
No, actually, JR, I love Metal Gear Solid. My Crash Bandicoot, he's one of the free birds.
Michael Hayes is the next Solid Snake, confirmed. Please don't do a voiceover. Oh, God.
With Triple H as Revolver Ocelot.
Oh, God.
Les enfants terribles.
Triple H is such a little piss baby in this episode.
He is.
He's such an arse.
So
anyway, sorry to go back and then forward. So
no, because we're back because they're pretty much in between every match. We pretty much get back to the backstage. This time it's freaking
Mae Young
and Fabulous Moolah, who come to wish them a Merry Christmas, and then for some reason actually, even though you've been friends to our family for so long, how about you go in a triple threat tag team match with the Dudley Boys and the Acolytes? And they're like, what? And I'm just like, I don't really get this, but it's hilarious.
It's nonsense. Well, I think it's, if I remember rightly, this sort of then leads towards the Mae Young Dudley Boys sort of
weird thing. Well, actually, that's in a different costume for the Dudleys, so maybe this was planting a seed as well.
Yeah,
that wasn't tie dye. That was digital camo Dudleys, a little bit later.
Oh, it was because that was their outfit by the time they got to the Rumble, wasn't it?
Possibly, unless maybe it switched pretty quick at this point. Maybe they were on the cusp of gimmick adjustment. But and then this is where they're like, oh, and we have another present for JR. We're gonna come out to the ring. Oh no, don't come out here.
I did Triple H's impression of JR. That's a good piece of business. That wasn't bad, mate. Well done. Fair play.
Yeah, but they do have this really off-putting bully vibe throughout the entire night. It's really well done. But I think, like you say, I kind of believe Steph and Triple H are actually this much of a bully.
Yeah, I can imagine that they are this bunch of arseholes.
And poor JR has to stand in the ring and get sort of semi-berated. And they do the whole sorry.
One thing again I really enjoyed is just the asshole chants, man. We need to bring the ass. Triple H literally cannot speak because people are shouting asshole at him so loudly. I think the last person I've seen that happen to was probably Gunther. I saw a clip really recently on somewhere where I think it was after the whole Cena, he'd retired Cena or whatever, and people were shouting asshole at him, and he was just like, I can't
Is that
speak.
when he did the 6-7 meme?
Oh, I don't know.
He has.
I don't really watch it. Oh God.
No, it's alright. But poor JR. Give JR credit. He doesn't bow down to the new regime. He's just like, nope. When they're like, you got to do this or whatever, or say sorry. And they end up doing that thing where he crouches behind him and she pushes him over.
Yes.
Then who makes the save?
Mankind comes in
Mrs.
and gets
Foley's
a huge pop. Huge
really
crowd
does.
pop. Holy shit. I always forget when I watch back how over he was.
Yeah.
He just walks down looking like a scabby bastard and everyone's like, yeah!
Yeah, and he does his cheap pop without the classic. He doesn't do the different voice. He just says right here in Houston, Texas in a normal sentence. Yeah. And people are he actually gets the pop.
Yeah!
But yeah, it's interesting though, because in my head I was like, didn't you attack JR in an interview not too long ago?
2 years previously. Come on, 2 years ago. Times have changed.
He was sorry. He was sorry afterwards. I did think about that.
He did apologize.
Yeah.
He was a broken man.
It was
then
in the
he
moment.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, and every time I watch Mankind in '99, especially walk into the ring and you just think your knees are fucking gone. And
but
your knees are fucking gone.
On the mic, though, he's worlds above Triple H. This is where Triple H is. I don't know if he'd had one of those moments, where the improv isn't improving, but like he starts being like, "Oh, you want to be in a fight so bad? Like, well, I'll tell you what, you're gonna be in a fight so bad, and I'm not gonna tell you who your opponent is, but it's gonna be a fight, and it's gonna be." And I'm just like, I'm like, when Triple H, he's like, it feels like he's using like run-on sentences while he thinks of what he's supposed to actually like finish the segment with.
I always get that, like, with the wrestlers who repeat the same bit over and over again. I think in their head they've been given like points that they need to get across. Yeah. Whereas then you look at Mick Foley, and I mean The Rock as well is probably a good example. And they can, even the lighter promos and not the whole dark shit, they'll probably have the same points, but they're so good at getting the conflict across, making their case, get the crowd in it and understanding it and popping. And it's in a way that's not repetitive and it's eloquent, but it's simple enough that anybody can understand what they're trying to say. Yeah. And you're right, like Triple H just doesn't do that. He just repeats the same phrase like 6 or 7 times to get the point across. But that's not what a good promo person does. They get the point across in different ways in the same promo, but everybody understands what they're trying to say. So like Mankind comes in, and as soon as he comes in, he quotes Popeye, which is certainly a choice in 1999, saying, right, I don't agree with X. I think you're bullies. I think this is what I think. Get the crowd on his side because you remember, and then obviously called Steph a hoe. That gets a massive pop because it's a Christmas joke, but also, but he's also eloquent with it and sounds like someone who is saying words that he's not written down or is trying to remember. I think that's a hell of a talent to have. Like, it's well impressive.
I wonder if Triple H was trying to improv it most of the time, whereas I know The Rock is very like scripted. Like, but he did reel it off in one go, and sometimes it was live. Yeah. Sometimes it was recorded, but so I wonder if Triple H was like, I'll call it in the ring, and then he's like, well, you know what? I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, brother. Let me tell you something. One thing I would say is Triple H at this point had really been in DX, is like where he was talking, and then when you've got other people around you who are better talkers than you kind of just blend into the background a bit. But I think when he's on his own, then he's exposed a bit more. And
but he has done some stinking long promos, though, that even in the DX days that were just like abysmal. But he's the favorite, so he can do what he wants.
He's also a heel, so even if his promos are shit, you can go, we hate you because your promos are shit.
So this is where Triple H is like, I'm gonna get you, and then all his jacket and hat fly off. Then Steph's like, no, how about the boiler room fight?
That was a really good Steph impression, Jake, by the way.
She slaps him right on the side of the temple as well. And I'm like,
the slap was tremendous.
Like proper in the hard part as well.
It was right there. And did you notice as well when, I don't know if it was when Steph was thinking, when Triple H was mouthing off, Mankind like leant over and did a little thumbs up to JR.
I didn't see that, no. Great, though.
That really made us laugh.
Yeah. There was a couple of moments tonight that were a bit house show-esque,
oh god, yeah.
Yeah, especially the mixed up tag team when I think about it. That's a setup for a boiler room fight. That was the fight he wanted so bad, but we don't know who he's gonna fight yet. I don't think.
No.
And so we're on to Kurt versus Viscera, Kurt Angle. Which
this match is just
it was weird. It was a weird match. It was nice seeing Viscera out there though, because he didn't get a lot of time to like play with the top card guys.
Well, it's because I hate to be an arsehole. I didn't really enjoy watching Viscera all that much. I didn't like it when he was Mabel. He didn't do much for me.
He's a weird guy. Like, I think this era right now he seems on his top form. Because he did like nice wheel kick and stuff, and he was actually spry, like jumping about and like doing some moves.
I did write that the spinning heel kick he did. I was like, whoa! Like,
I mean, he missed, but he's hit it in the past.
Yeah, but he's what, nearly £500, and he's wearing like he looked like he's in a Timberland video.
I like every time he's out there, JR has to liken him to something huge, or he was like, this guy won't fit in a Christmas stocking, I'll tell you that much. And I'm just like, yeah, nobody would technically.
No, definitely not.
There's a point, I think it's maybe, in that big hardcore battle royal at WrestleMania 16 or something, the one where they're all outside the ring and it's got that you can just pin over and over again. Yeah. I'm sure in that one he's just like, Viscera is like a planet.
He's just a big man.
He's not even by today's standards. Obviously we've adjusted our sort of body image standards. Like him and Rikishi aren't even what I would call fat. But in '99, this was the craziest thing you could be.
Yeah, I must call out Viscera's music. Felt a bit like sexy R&B sort of club music. It just felt horny, and I didn't really vibe with it. I loved
horny, though.
Yeah, it's a frightening man coming towards you, windmilling at you. I don't like that sort of thing. Kurt Angle again is top draw.
He does his best
as well
in this.
He's such an earnest, pissy little goody two shoes, and I have the 3 eyes, and he's like one of them really grifty motivational speakers that you just think, fuck you, shut up, get off.
Yeah,
and he's great. And there's no "You Suck," so obviously at this point,
no, not yet.
"You Suck" hadn't melded into his entrance music yet, but there was a couple of chants of it when he was speaking, and I thought we're nearly there.
But then again, integrity and intelligence are pretty good. I'm not sure how you apply intensity to daily life when you're not an athlete, but
you just walk around going at people all the time.
Steve Blackman makes the save, I guess, because but basically it's just he weakens Viscera with weapon attack so that Angle can do the angle slam. That's a good thing.
A rough kendo shot as well. That really went over his head and bent.
And let's face it, if Angle Slam wants to Angle Slam you, it's a big guy. He's not going to stop him. But that's the good thing about Kurt. He plays along, and if he's told oh well, the gimmick is you can't lift this guy, he's like, right. Even though we all know he could.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is where I wrote down how JR, because he calls the angle slam the fall away fireman's carry slam. You can't say that. That's is
it called the angle slam at this point?
I don't know, but that's just not a good name for anything.
It's very long, isn't it? It's very long and lengthy. It's 3 moves he's mushed together and then went slam.
I get it. Fireman's carry is sort of where he's, but don't like that, JR.
Yeah,
you're clutching.
As JR as well, and commentary is pretty good in this. Apart from the Christmas stocking one, he does call Steph and Triple H Judas and Jezebel.
Yeah,
which feels funny. So old school. And he's just him in this entire program.
Yeah,
he lifts everything. Michael Hayes is obviously doing his best to bring it all back down to bullshit again by being terrible.
He doesn't talk enough to get much anything across. That's weird.
He does talk, it's absolute shit.
Yeah, drivel.
It's just shit. It's complete drivel. Exactly. It's just complete shit. And then somebody mentions I think Michael Hayes mentions Mankind as the mayor of the boiler room. And then I thought, I cannot imagine Mankind being an elected mayor of a geographical region. How would he actually function in that space?
That's one of those moments where Amina JR would have been like, what do you mean by that? Explain it.
How did it get voted? Was it a municipal mayoralship, or is it a district, or what kind of political power does this man have?
You didn't think that one through, did you, Michael?
No, you're garbage. Get out of here, Michael.
Okay. So yeah, this is Mae Young and Moolah's time to shine. I wrote down that she was wearing a Fabergé egg fez hat.
It was a great hat. It was
She
a
had
great
this
hat.
like bejeweled, like round hat.
I respect Mae Young so much, man. How old is she at this point? I think JR mentions she's born in the 20s.
Possibly that might be Moolah. I think she said May was born sort of 40s, or has she been wrestling since the 40s or something?
I think he said something that she was wrestling in World War II.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that would
something like that.
So older than
like,
our grandparents, probably. Like, well, and still running around a wrestling ring.
Just great. Great, like on her feet, and she just played this. I don't know. I just found her charming, and I couldn't stop watching her.
Yeah, I mean, we all know Moolah's a criminal.
Yeah, fuck Moolah and her scary eyebrows.
Yeah,
she can get in the bin.
Absolutely hilarious. So the Dudleys come down, and they're like, being an old bag doesn't get you out of the 3 commandments of the Dudleys. Which is now thou shalt not mess with the Dudleys because we're PG now, sort of.
Yes.
But they just start punching them immediately. There's
rolls straight in.
There's no waiting for the acolytes, and Bubba's just doing his like silly jab thing and stuff. So this is weird because like acolytes and the Dudleys are both awful heels, kind of. And the Dudleys and acolytes do not like each other because in the Dudleys' debut match, they were like super hard on them, you know, like actually hitting them for real. So they do not like each other in real life. And I guess they were playing like, or the acolytes are bad, but they think like May and Moolah are hilarious, so they're gonna sort of try and help them win, like in a roundabout way.
Feeling that the APA, because I think that the APA at this point, they've just started being the APA.
They definitely got called the acolytes, but yeah, I guess they're going to that like Texas guys rather than like scary men,
ministry men. Yeah, I think they're slowly having a bit of a babyface turn as well. Yeah. It feels like this is part of that because they're coming out to obviously have a triple threat, but then they're protecting the older people and then trying to chin the Dudley boys, which obviously is fine because there's a few sort of thing going on there.
Yeah.
So this feels like a little bit of a pushing the Dudley boys further into heel territory and then pushing the AP acolytes into the baby
semi-saviors, but maybe they're still rough around the edges. They don't care that much.
No, they're not with the devil fully anymore, or the Undertaker, whatever the fuck devil he was. Baphomet Undertaker. They're more like sort of, well, these are old ladies. They're respectful devil worshippers.
But this is where I rarely want to give Jerry the King compliments, but he would have shone in this match on the commentary. Because
puppy jokes left, right, and center.
Well, and predictably they do like the "What's up" on Mae Young, so you can just imagine him being like, like as it happens, like screeching in terror.
Yeah. I called it the minge headbutt on my notes because I think I couldn't remember if it was called the "Was up" at this point.
I think it's
the "Was up."
They don't do it like possibly that Budweiser like advert hadn't come out yet. We actually talked about this the other day because we were like, is the current generation dumb for the whole 6-7 thing? And someone tried to liken it to "What's up," and I was just like, if someone said that in school, it wouldn't have like unhinged an entire lesson plan. like the teachers didn't ban "Was up," like is all I'm saying. It was that was something for like beer college aged people to get involved in, and the Dudley
get
boys.
High and then go bleh and each other down the phone. That was the whole point in it.
Yeah,
but I did enjoy the minge headbutt, and I respect. Firstly, respect Devon for giving it. And I really respect Mae Young for taking it
as well, Bubba.
Yeah, and he like bent. And
he like probably like sat on her head, like on like probably like 69 that pretty much. And I'm just like, oh, they must have been laughing so much backstage after this. Like,
they must have took bets on like, right, we need to get this move in.
Do the if we manage to get this move ever. In. I mean, famously, Mae Young was kind of up for anything as far as like, you know, wrestling violence goes.
She's great. She's absolutely phenomenal. And then obviously Mark Henry runs in to come and protect his woman, Sexual Chocolate.
Yeah, makes some kind of
is with Mae Young at the moment. And I did like when May had been pinned and then Mark had picked her up and was like hugging her and stuff. And it panned round a bit and Ron Simmons was standing there like looking proper concerned for her. Yeah. It's like the most concerned I've ever seen Ron Simmons ever in a wrestling ring.
Without doing a damn afterwards.
Yeah. They're like, he's actually concerned for this elderly woman.
Yeah. So this was where the boiler room sort of started, but it kind of it was good because they rolled a live promo into recorded footage and then back into live, because it was where he was talking to Michael Cole and he did the whole made
me laugh.
He was when he was giving Santa a rundown. He's like, "What am I supposed to do? Knee him in his belly like a bowl full of jelly and all that stuff."
Jelly. Slap him across the nose that looks like a cherry and stuff like that. Oh my God!
Will make me a big man?
Yeah, and Michael Cole's like, "So you're happy?" He's like, "No, of course I'm not happy. I love this guy. The kids love this guy." And he was like absolutely furious in a very mankind way. This really made us laugh.
And then the Mean Street Posse show up and sort of bully him through the boiler room door. And then this is where
did I just get my ass kicked by the Mean Street Posse?
So that was definitely where the footage took over, the pre-recorded stuff, because you had this whole thing with like an actual like old man Santa Claus in there being like,
the old man Santa was so good. His little face, and he's going, I'm meant to kick your ass. He's like, oh,
and he was like, "Don't worry, Santa, I'll put you over." He told them, you know what? He used this narrative as a way to tell the audience what the rules are of like the boiler room match. Because he's like, you've got to escape the boiler room, so I'll just turn my back. You go over there, and you'll win the match.
I'm sorry, Mick Foley is so good at this stuff, isn't he? He's so good at that, and he's just to get all that over and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna not beat Santa up." Yeah. And I'm fine with being beaten by Santa because that's cool.
How could I do this to
exactly? How could I do it to Johnny St. Nick? Exactly. But the Santa that they got in the old dude is so funny. He's just
he does get confused. Away, but then there's evil Santas that block the path. I don't know exactly who these ones are unless it's just the Mean Street Posse again.
It is the Mean Street Posse. Yeah, it is the Mean Street Posse.
So yeah, and it's very much like that scene in friggin' Jingle All the Way with all the evil Santas. But they did not pull the Big Show lever on the Santa.
No, they didn't. As always, I muchly enjoy Mick Foley's punch noises.
Oh, with his
I love all that.
Yeah, and he has
absolutely love it.
There's like the bin comes out immediately in the friggin' pan, like the actual cooking pan, where he's just like,
and then JR goes, "That's not Teflon," just starts batting the guy over the head with it. It's phenomenal.
I can't remember if there's much any wrestling in this other than sort of people being thrown around.
There is a back body drop over Billy Gunn's head through a table.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. So yeah, more Santas show up, and these ones are very clearly Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Did you notice as well? He did his shake, rattle, and roll punches.
He did,
and it was like oh, instead of like saying anything else. God,
the bacon trays. Oof, the bacon tray shots.
So they can make a little cookie joke there for Michael Hayes, softball for him.
Go, Michael. Give it a go, Michael.
And then there was that weird like little glass window spot that they did where he like had a little glass window that he was gonna smash on Billy Gunn. Then another Santa runs in and just hoofs him in the face with a loaded Santa sack.
What I did like about the picture frame is that the whole kind of being very threatening with this weapon, yet singing a jolly Christmas song at someone as you gently approach them, going, "Oh," and he, like singing in a mankind voice.
Yeah,
it is, threatening aura. I think is the best way of putting it.
I think they could have went like further with this and had like Mankind as a twisted Santa, like in a different year or something like that, where he actually was a bit creepy like that. The whatever mini safety glass shot, it looked amazing though, because it like exploded into the camera as well, so it was proper like 3D. Like
yeah.
I think hoops him over the back of the head with the loaded sack as well. I don't know what was in there. It sounded like metal.
It sounded
stuff.
like metallic, like bits of fucking engine or something.
And then like, and then JR was like, no, that nose anywhere. That's Triple H.
Yeah, it's so good. It's Triple H, and then he's like, and then Triple H, I think, sings the last line or something back to him, and then
they were like rhyming a lot.
Wanders out.
Yeah, very old.
I think
school
we need
rhymes.
to. I think we need to have more matches where wrestlers exchange lines from Christmas songs. I feel like that needs to become
like
something.
Poetry and limericks.
Yeah, and then hit each other with frames full of sugar glass.
Yeah.
To end the match. That did look class though. Like I was, because I think they did something similar. Was it Bob Holly and Bossman, wasn't it, with a pitcher?
Yeah,
and it
the
really
candy jar.
Fucked up his eye, didn't it? And I was wondering,
so.
I wonder if that nearly fucked Mankind's eye. Obviously,
as far as I'm aware, even if it's like sugar glass, it's still sharp and sucks. Like to be covered in.
Exactly.
But it's just not. It's obviously not as hard as like physical glass, but hopefully he was okay. It was pre-recorded, so he must have been, otherwise there would have he would have had some injuries. But yeah, then it like flashes like Teddy Long's the ref as well. He's like, Santa wins.
Yeah, and he goes ho ho ho.
And then it goes to like the backstage where Triple H is watching it on TV, and he's like, "Whoa, look at that shot!" And he's like pulling off red trousers, like. Like not even
that was pretty funny.
Not even admitting it to anyone that he was the last Santa Claus. I really liked that. That was it didn't outstay its welcome for sure. It was over really quick.
Yeah, it was the right balance of sort of being actually quite brutal.
Yeah.
But also being funny.
It was kind of scary as well because they kept showing up, and I'm like, oh, how many Santas now? There's a world where I could see it being like that unsanctioned, what was it, Thanksgiving match you showed me, where it was The Rock and Mankind, but
yes,
like chatting their way through the kitchen and stuff, and like making little jokes.
And that's the halftime heat match in the Super Bowl halftime heat. Yeah,
they could have went that way with it. I kind of like the scary boiler room version, but I could see them doing that where it was more Christmas jokes and probably like here's like Santa's sleigh and all that stuff.
Yeah, some candy canes going pop each other over the heads.
Yeah.
Something like that.
If anyone else needs a Christmas match, steal that idea.
And remember film pitches from the last podcast we did. What was it? Vampire. What was it?
Oh, something.
What was it?
There was something
Mummy,
about
the Mummy ship.
But
there was a vampire. Oh, Vampire Vietnam.
Yeah. I think Bill Goldberg stolen the Santa's sleigh idea for his movie.
Oh yeah, he was a Santa in a film, wasn't he?
Or a Krampus, I don't know. But he kills people dressed as Santa.
Don't do that. Let's not do that.
So this kind of surprised me. It's Godfather getting an IC title shot against Jericho.
Yeah.
This is weird. How does the crowd know all of the Godfather catchphrases?
He was over as fuck.
I missed the memo completely on this. Luckily, and none of this got put into my brain, like Godfather's catchphrases.
No, the same. I think the Godfather was pitched in a very specific section.
Yeah.
As in, it was the horny boys.
The lads
basically. The horny boys section. And I'm obviously not part of the horny boys section. So Godfather just totally passed me by. Well, no, I knew he was there and I saw his matches, but I didn't absorb what was happening.
It never sat right with me though about the hose thing, that he just had indentured women who followed him around. Even as a child, I was like, oh, that Trish Stratus is real pretty. I wasn't like, whoa, the hose, type of thing. I did. What is it the right word to say? Enjoy. So JR had a few lines in this, which, on reflection, are not, ethical. Very nice ethical lines to have, but they are quite funny, and I did laugh at them. Yeah.
So the holiday hoes are amongst us. That did make me laugh.
Right. Yeah.
And when he said there are 6 restaurant quality hoes.
I definitely noticed that line as well, and it just made me think of those like beef diagrams.
I did notice as well, and I've never noticed this before. They did actually say he was from the red light district.
Oh yeah.
I've never noticed that before.
I don't think Godfather ever got. This is the longest Godfather match I think I've ever seen until right to censor and stuff. I mean, it ended in a stupid finish. Like, there wasn't really anything going on here. Like, Jericho didn't have much to do. He did his like triangle drop kick, but that was like about it. There was like but yeah, the whole train gets derailed by China with a low blow.
It does. This felt like just a proper throwaway, piss breaky sort of match where I think obviously they needed to give Jericho something. He wasn't going to lose because, for fuck's sake, he just won it at Armageddon. and I'm guessing it was a little bit of, let's get Godfather on the television, give him a payday.
Do the Christmas whole thing,
for the lads. And then they push the Jericho China thing, which does roll into the Rumble because it's all for the IC title. So I guess it's to throw that little sort of bone of alleged bone of plot for people to sort of cling onto. I did enjoy. I've enjoyed this previously as well. Jericho's yelling, "Wah!" The wah yells that he does when he gets like thrown around and hit. Very much enjoyed the Jericho vocals. Better than his vocals in Fozzy.
Yeah, he's always had his little karate chop, like "Watcha" thing that he does.
Wah! Yeah, it's a bit. Is it Waluigi or Wario that does that?
I would say it's Jericho is more like Waluigi. The more that I think about
You're the expert on this. I will say as well though,
the lanky creep
Jericho's beard. Jericho's beard looked vile.
I mean, I used to have a beard kind of like that. So, but yeah.
No, you don't. Yours looked less predatory.
Jericho might just be a predator. It's just it's built into his being.
Can't remember when he did it, but when he had that little twisty beard, when he did that.
I think that was when he was like evil, like when he was undisputed champion. He sort of I know what you mean. But speaking of evil,
he got rid of the poodle thing, which made us sad though.
Oh yeah, like his little top knot thing he used to rock.
He did. He had a knot in, but it was back here.
Yeah.
But I remember when he first joined the WWF, he had a little poodle. He looked like a little, not a poodle, like a Pekingese that had been brushed out and had like a ponytail put on the top of its head. I kind of missed that. But anyway, sorry.
No, he had like sexy like Viking head, and he always like had the fantasy braid in the back. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't want to talk about this next match because this was where the horrible cursed match happened. So Terry, Runnels, and BB are in the office, and for some reason, Triple H is like, "Oh, you're going to be in the first ever topless over the top rope match, and the winner gets an IC title shot." And I'm like, "What?" So friggin' Val Venus, who I'm sure was perfectly happy with this. Hardcore Holly is dragged into it and crashed by proxy.
Bob Holly. He's just want to wrestle, man.
I think so. I mean, he had a smile on his face, but I wonder if that was just because he was getting a raw payday, you know, like...
Possibly. But of all the people to put in like a sexually tinged match, Hardcore Holly's not the guy I would have chose to put in it. Do you know what I mean?
No, absolutely not. And from reading his book, he was very much like, you know, had his high school sweetheart. He's not like a lecherous kind of guy by nature. Whereas Val Venus, I don't know if he's even lecherous. He kind of feels like he hates women in this character.
I don't. Val Venus, I always found him off-putting.
He's disgusting.
He was not for me. Not for me.
He's so bad.
And his promo was fucking awful.
Even Lillian was like, like when he finished off his but yeah, so
Christmas tree thing.
I don't really know what to say about this other than it's basically Triple H forcibly making women strip on stage. There's some kind of win condition.
It's gross. I mean, I've just got Val Venus is an awful promo comparing women to Christmas trees.
Yeah.
What shit? Be quiet. Speaking of terrible promos, he has Bob Holly, but he doesn't speak. So that's good. That's one thing that we've got going here. I think Triple H comes across in this segment in particular as a proper horny, like loser bro type of man. And I think we can't blame Vince Russo for this match because he wasn't in the WWF at this point. Sadly, he'd already gone 2 months previously, so we can't blame him for this match.
No,
so I will. This is the first time I'm going to defend Russo in its entirety. He did not write this shit.
No,
and then I think
there was a few things tonight that felt like Vince, like, you know, ideas like through and through.
There was a sprinkle. It was a season, but then he's not there. He hadn't been there for 2.5 months, unless this had been written way beforehand, or it had been an idea that he'd pitched ages ago, and they decided, we'll do this tit shit now. And I suppose this was a really grim, slightly exploitative way of getting Triple H more heat by the fact that he covered the tits up.
I know, it was.
So he's the horny loser bro that saw it, and then all the other horny loser bros in the audience didn't get to see it.
It was like all in service of that joke where, like, BB had to take a bra off and then he was put his jacket and he's like, whoa, this is amazing, guys. Luckily she ran off mostly covered up. It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm curious though. Obviously he tried his best to cover her.
Do you think there was some cheap seat guy being like
exactly? There would have been some lads that got side tit because he didn't envelop her. He tried to I'll give him some credit
from the
camera.
Due.
But
what was that conversation like backstage? I have no idea. Because they look genuinely pissed off. Yeah, unless they're just really good actors, and hopefully they're all up for it. This might be one of BB's last ever appearances, as far as I'm aware.
Unsurprised. I'm unsurprised. So Bob Holly won, didn't he?
I guess. Are you going to watch the IC title match?
Because I don't want to go back and check. But I think Venus lost because he got thrown over the thingy by Bob Holly, and that's why BB had to get a tatty suit. But it just felt like, why?
Yeah.
It just had nothing in it.
It had nothing to do with the two guys either, apart from Val Venus. Nah. But then, like I say, he doesn't seem to acknowledge women apart from talk about them abstractly.
It's Christmas trees and I need to open up the ribbons.
He's never nice to the women as far as we see.
No, he just says hello, ladies, and hey, in that horrible croaky sort of voice that he's got. But sounds like a toad that needs some strepsils.
There's a few things tonight where I'm like, for a company ran by notorious sex trafficker, like, maybe this shouldn't have ended up on Netflix. Like, they could have made some cuts here. Anyway, it's time for the Rock. I think it's very
much... Sorry. No, I was just going to say, I think this is one of those elements of wrestling of that time that I'm glad doesn't happen anymore. It's sad that it did happen because it's not great.
It's sad that there's still some fans who would enjoy it, but really it's like...
Yeah, Attitude Era has some great shit in it, but it's also got some shit that I'm glad isn't in it anymore. It's this is a prime example of that sort of shit.
I can definitely defend horny, immature people who didn't really grasp the full context. I probably didn't grasp a lot of this context, but when you can see that it's very much they're being coerced into it, it's it's right there on screen, they weren't hiding it.
If you're a 14-15-year-old watching the back in the day, you would have thought nothing of it because you're not developed in the world. But if you're a 30-odd-year-old watching it and going, then there's a problem there.
Exactly.
There's a problem there.
That's how it works. So anyway, it's time for Al Snow versus The Rock, apparently, because
this is such a weird match.
It's either The Rock slumming it or Al Snow's getting a push. I can't really figure out which one's which.
My vibe I get here is Stone Cold's not around because I think he's injured at the minute.
Yeah.
And I think The Undertaker's injured at the minute as well.
They were noticeably, none of those
They were noticeably not there. So I have a feeling that Rock was probably meant to be having something with them because he just had the Rock and Sock connection thing with Mankind. And then Mankind's obviously getting shifted off to the whole Triple H thing. I'm assuming Rock was then meant to maybe link up with Stone Cold or Undertaker or do something.
Yeah.
And they're not there. So they've kind of went... So yeah, end of '99 Rock had some fucking weird booking, man. I couldn't quite work out what they were really doing with them,
and like,
to be honest.
So yeah, he gets put in the Brahma Bull rope match, which is supposedly his signature, but it's not really a match that suits The Rock's like wrestling very well, like or anything like that.
Have you ever seen him in a Brahma Bull rope match before this?
Possibly. It's just I don't really like strap or rope matches as a concept. Okay. I've never really been interested in them, or like the chain ones or whatever. But yeah, I did not know there was a tiny cowbell in the middle that constantly makes rattling noises as the match is going on.
Oh yeah. Dungalung, dungalung, dungalung. And you're like, what the fuck is that? Dungalung. Oh, it's the fucking thing in the ring. Dungalung. I don't know how they mic'd the ring up, but every single like breath of wind that went through that bell, you could fucking hear it going dungalung.
Yeah.
Dungalung.
Oh, there's a couple of.
Also, can we just talk about Al's music as well?
Oh,
we mentioned it before.
It's broken music. It's not the fun. What does everybody want? Music.
Yeah, but he comes out with head, so he's got head. But he's now become heel because he's not happy with The Rock because he feels The Rock stole Mick Foley off him.
Yeah.
And I think Al Snow and Mick Foley on Mankind had wrestled the week before or whatever. And they're having a bit of a tense sort of mano fallout kind of thing. But why are we getting rid of Al's tremendous EDM techno-inspired, fellatio theme tune and give it back, please?
I can't even describe or remember this enough to describe it, because it was like just like a slow drum beat with like some church organ sort of like scary organs, and it's like, but he's not evil because it's still the same Al Snow. He's just directing his like energy to somebody else, but he's not like scary evil. He's still just Al Snow.
I always got the impression Al Snow's character was that he was a bit, mentally unwell.
Yeah.
And he'd found solace in a head.
So that's why he was dangerous, because it's like you don't really know what he's gonna do. But it's not like it wasn't like, evil energy.
No, he wasn't gonna murder you. He wasn't gonna sacrifice it. And it just I get it that he feels scorned and perturbed, and he's coming in between the Rock and Sock connection and who's this really over tag team, and he is the heel. He is a heel, and that's okay, and he can work it. But the music I couldn't help but just think it was a big load of old wispy shite.
Yeah, I don't think it lasts for long, but I just never had heard this before. And like, it's weird. I don't think Al and The Rock work together very well. Like, I know on his own, Al is a good wrestler. He's good enough to train wrestlers and stuff, so he's fine. Him and The Rock do not like mesh well, I don't think.
No, it's weird because I really like Al Snow back in the day. And I remember the storyline with him and Mankind falling out with the Rock being involved, and I was really upset when they fell out because I like they're friends, no. And you assume Rock's a good wrestler, and usually can work with most people.
Yeah, especially
don't get us wrong. I've definitely seen matches where it's not great, but
especially like quicker people, where you can get a good run, but then again the rope stops you from like running around.
That's also a good point. Yeah,
there was like just some clumsy bits, like they did the whole like hangman spot in the corner, and it was supposed to be Rock flips him over, but Al Snow like flipped himself over without any like interaction. So then they did it again on the other corner, like repeated it, and that time the Rock actually moved. So I don't know if it was just miscommunications or nobody was happy to be there tonight.
Yeah, it was a very odd vibe of a match. I get what they're trying to do with it, because the ending, DX interfere, Road Dogg out, brilliant interfere, they're getting heel heat for that.
I did
and
laugh
it means
that
loses.
Tim White got ball shotted with the rope, and then he got hit with the bell as well.
Poor Tim
that should have
White
killed a referee. They've only got like 2 HP.
Tim White's like one of the most resilient ones. Him and Earl Hebner used to take some fucking shit.
I think Tim's like a little a little like rock of a man.
I think he's like a weeble. You hit him and he'll just bounce straight back.
He did bounce really good.
Whereas Earl Hebner, if he goes, he's out for 40 minutes until he has to do the pin.
Then he does a really slow pin. So like like DX comes in, the people's elbow is stopped with a chair shot. I think I can't remember exactly what the finish was. Was it just another famouser on the chair or something?
So Rock did a spine buster.
Yeah. And
then went to go to do the people's elbow, but the Road Dogg tripped him up, the bastard. And the crowd were foaming because they were ready to pop.
Of course, yeah.
And then there was a huge... It was weird, the match, because by the end, I thought the crowd were quite muted, but then by the end they were well into it.
Yeah.
And then he did a rock bottom.
Yep.
And then JR said something about a rock bottom doggy style, which was kind of gross, and I didn't like that comment at all, JR. Been sitting next to Michael Hayes too long, I think.
Uh-huh.
And then I think the Road Dogg did his finisher did something with the bell.
I think it might have been the bell, mightn't it? Yeah.
And then Billy Gunn did something. And then
Al just gets
Rock got pinned.
A clean pinfall.
Clean pin, yeah. The thing is, one thing I did write, I said, if that match happened now, the internet would be absolutely foaming. There'd be discourse about how The Rock was getting buried and how, they've lost their way and I'm not going to watch WWE anymore.
Yeah.
And he's lost to Al fucking Snow. Like, it's one match. There's a reason why it happened, is because DX are getting heat.
Yeah.
And it means that Rock and Al Snow still have that heat because of the whole thing with Mankind and all that. It's happens. Not your favorite cannot win every time unless it's Cody Rhodes. Cannot win all the time. That's not how it becomes fun.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think like this was particularly great showing for either of them.
No, it wasn't. But no one's getting buried. No one's getting buried.
Not even Al, which it would be very easy to bury Al in this whole situation. So I think we flash backstage and Kane versus the Big Show is announced because Tori runs in there.
Yeah.
And they're like, how about Kane gets a title shot? And if he loses, you have to go on Christmas holidays with X-Pac. The ultimate punishment.
Like...
More sex trafficking.
I can't remember. I can't remember where the whole X-Pac, Kane, Tori triangle.
This is actually what leads.
Ended or started.
This is actually what leads Tori into heel turning on Kane, because it's like over the Christmas period, we bonded and I became evil.
What? It's just. Wow, what drama.
But it's always like wrestling will do this all the time. It's like, oh well, yeah, she got kidnapped and then but it was fine because she enjoyed it. Like, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck off, bitch.
Across state lines, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's implied it's going to be a cabin somewhere and they're in Texas, so it must have been a bit of a journey.
Jesus Christ.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
So that gets announced, but then it's the Mean Street Posse.
The knock over a glass because the knock over a glass of water or something. And they're like, dude.
Even though it was clearly not got any water in.
No, it was just that was a flower vase, wasn't it?
Dry flowers, dude. Come on.
Yeah, and like
potpourri, dude.
And so for that, he's like, look, just get out of here. Go for your match. It'll be a handicap against Too Cool. And they're like, cool. Let's go. But then it turns out it's against the full 3-man Too Cool, including Rikishi. I did like how they were arguing with JR about it. They were like, it's supposed to be a handicap match, and JR's like, I can't help you. Why don't you talk to your boss? I do like that angle where they're like, they need to moan at someone, and JR's like right there.
Yeah, it ain't me. I did like, I've noticed this only recently after watching all the stuff again, how he doesn't say Rikishi, he says Rakishi.
And there's some, they like to say Fatu a lot at this point as well.
Fatu! Rakishi Fatu! We're like, okay, Joe. Chili beans. Saying that, he's got to give all the energy here because Michael Hayes is this wet fish.
Sleep.
One thing I forgot to mention as well that I wrote about Michael Hayes, when the topless match was on, Michael Hayes was just going, cool, really cool. You're just like, oh, it's just gross.
He's literally the lecherous guy at propping up the bar who's been there for way too long. That's literally him.
He's been to William Hill. He's got 70 quid off the horses. He's put all of his money on it.
Straight
and
then
comes some young
afterwards.
Women. Yeah. Cool. Oh, it's awful. Awful.
So yeah, this is like, as a kid, I didn't like the Mean Street Posse, but now I can see them for what they are, which is they're basically a vehicle for like signature moves to happen on people who deserve it, because we just get all of the too cool like signature things. Like, you know, we get the worm before it's super over. The crowd enjoy it, but they don't know how to do the WORM thing yet. Like, I don't know when that gets taught to them.
I think it's the Royal Rumble 2000 where Too
Gets
Cool
them super
really get over. Yeah, and I think that's when they get that big momentum. Yeah. At this point, I think they're kind of seen as sort of a bit goofy, entertaining and a bit goofy and all that sort of stuff, which is fine, and which is kind of what they were. To be honest, they weren't much more than that. But as soon as they kind of put Rikishi in with them, and they had that whole dance and stuff.
Yeah, and they had the Power Man finally, who could like actually do some impressive things. We get a big banzai drop. So the commentators can try and make butt jokes. I hope Rikishi doesn't have gas. That's about all I can manage. God.
I mean, it's a good point. Like, imagine, because Vader did them and Yokozuna did them. Imagine taking one and like, because if you think when they're doing them, they're kind of bent over, you're squatting. That is a natural position for you, like to fart. So there must have been occasions where one of them has onto a lad's chest.
Oh yeah,
or if they've landed a bit further down, it's went and tickled their balls.
They were obsessed. They were obsessed with his ass dimples as well. They're like, just leave the man alone. He has a beautiful ass. Like, He's guys are just jealous.
That cellulite. He's working the cellulite, and I respect it as a woman with a cellulite big fat ass. I wish I had the bravery to wear a sumo. I don't know what it's called. I wouldn't call it a nappy. I was going to say sumo nappy, but I feel that's wrong, a bit offensive.
It'll have a real name, and people will be shouting at us, but not really. But
if someone gave me one of them, I wouldn't be parading that on live television. Whereas Rikishi doesn't give a fuck.
We get an honest to God Rikishi driver as well. I think he had to stop doing this finisher at some point, but we get the full one. It looks great as well. Rodney, that's what he's called. Rodney. Thank you. It came to me once I could see him getting pile driven in the mind's
Rodney
eye.
What though?
I don't know. Maybe is he just a singular name?
Rodney.
There aren't many famous Rodneys. There's only two.
From Only Fools and Horses.
Dangerfield.
Dangerfield. It's a fucking reference.
Oh yeah.
That's the Paul Daniels of this particular podcast episode.
Right. Yeah, we get the full Too Cool dance as well with the Rikishi reluctantly being pulled back in. It's all good. Like, it's just house show vibes. Definitely.
Yeah, the more you watch it and the more you've said it across this podcast, it is a glorified house show. But
some parts,
it still gives you enough plot meat to kind of carry forward a little bit. But it is very much like, this is the end of the year, nearly. Let's not injure each other and have a nice Christmas, sort of thing.
Yeah, so it's time for Kane versus the Big Show. A match for the ages. I did actually quite like this one.
I was going to say, as soon as I saw this was on the card, I was like, this is like boner popping content for Jake, because this is, you love the Big Show, you love Kane, put them together. One thing I will say, I think I'd rather watch more Big Show versus Kane than Kane versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
I think this match, because I watched the Inferno match not so long ago.
Yeah.
And apart from the fire and a couple of moves, it was punchy.
They wrestle very similarly, don't they? Which makes it not great to watch.
No, exactly. Kane versus Undertaker storyline.
Yeah,
love that shit. That's a sort of pulpy shit nonsense I love. The matches are actually exceedingly dull for most of the time. But this, because the Big Show, I think it's because Big Show and Kane are massive, but can be quite aerodynamic for men of their size and not afraid to be.
Yeah, it was actually, I would say, really high energy, like out of the Big Show. He was moving more than I've ever seen him move before. Everyone popped off all the fireworks at the start of the match as well. Like, this was a very explodey entrance, which I liked. Did you see that part with the Inzaguri as well, where he like knocked Big Show over the top rope to the outside with the whole That was probably like some Godzilla cool shit. And then did a flying clothesline to the outside as well.
Yes. Yes, and one thing I do like about Big Show in this match is I really like his flowing hair.
I was going to say,
I really like long hair Big Show. Big hair. I don't know when he cut it. Was it 2001-ish Invasion-y time when he cut it back?
He started having a braided ponytail for a while. You know, like after this.
Oh, yeah.
And when wearing less clothes, he became like...
But he put more weight on, but put less clothes on.
Oh, sorry, no, this is after braided ponytail, I think. That was like Ministry era. So yeah, okay, he's let the hair become flowing. Okay. But yeah, he
looks in great shape here as well, though, I think
he cuts it off next time he has a bit of time off, because he has to...
okay.
He's got gigantism, he has to routinely go off to... like try and lose some weight and get healthy and rest.
Bless him.
But yeah, he's looking top form here. In his classic, like, I'm gonna wear my own t-shirt and shorts, and that's my wrestling gear. Yeah. Which is, I can't remember what the t-shirt says.
It said, did I write it down?
It's always something along the lines of like, "This is my world because I'm big." Something like that.
Sorry. This is my world because I'm fucking huge. What was it? I can't remember, but it's one of the catchphrases I remember him by, but I can't remember what it is, which is obviously very memorable.
Did you see where he got where Show got thrown into the ring post and he somehow managed to like fall down the stairs afterwards, like the tiny ring stairs? He did some shit.
He did some shit in this, and I don't think he could ever do it again. Like, he did that back body drop over the barrier onto the floor, and I was like, whoa, and that proper, like, mental.
You could see him proper push himself up higher into the air as well. Oh.
If he got that wrong, he could have fucking done himself a bit
and it was
damage,
like out of the crowd
tremendous
as well, which was even funnier. Yeah. For the image.
It's just like men half his size struggle to do that, and yet there's this 7'2". How big is he? Like half a ton, nearly.
But I think
just fucking flipping himself over.
This might have been the end of that, though. Like you said, for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure he slowed it down not long after this, and
probably for the best.
Well, yeah, I mean that's probably why he's had such a long career, because he was like, actually, I don't need to throw myself off the ring stairs and stuff like that, because I'm a draw just for being giant. And then so we get more New Age Outlaws interference. Which causes, in a roundabout way, Kane to be powerbombed through the announce table.
That was great.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention Steph and Triple H are on the ramp.
Oh, keep changing
on the sofa.
They keep changing the thingies.
Yeah, because they're like, actually, it's no DQ, because Show almost loses the match from a chair shot, like, straight away.
Yes. And then DQ it. That seems to be a bit of a... I don't know if it was deliberate, but they did something similar over the Edge 98 when it was Dude Love versus Austin, where it was a normal match. And then when Austin or Dude Love did something that would normally get you DQ'd, they'd
Yeah.
go, just a reminder, this is a no DQ match. And then when they were outside the ring for ages, just a reminder, this is Falls Count Anywhere match. It seems to be a bit of a throwback to that.
Because they were like, actually, it's a no count out. And then like Triple H was like, well, while we're here, you might as well make it Falls Count Anywhere.
Yeah, just carry on, lads. Keep going with it, man.
It was good, though, because that's how Kane gets pinned through the table. Because, you know, when you do an announced table spot, that's the awkward part when you're like, oh, I got to roll him back in the ring now and kill the momentum.
And then pin him there.
Yeah.
It was a proper good little match, this, though. Like, I don't think I'd ever seen this match. Or if I had seen it, it was when it was a thing back in the day. But I was really pleasantly surprised because I was ready for this to be a really boring big man walking around, punch.
I don't think either of them. I don't think either of them took it to the corner to do like the no.
That was uncanny.
They did not rely on the corner. I do have to shout out another wrestling podcast called the Attitude Era podcast, who on their Patreon have a special Kane versus the Big Show podcast where they're reviewing every match from Kane and the Big Show. So I haven't listened to it because it's on one of the higher Patreon tiers, but I hope they enjoyed this one. Right. I definitely did. I wonder if this is the top of the mountain.
I think it was when they were both in the best shape.
Yeah.
As well, which probably helped. But I was really impressed by just this. You said the speed at which they were working. You might look at it and go, well, this doesn't feel like AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels speed. But then these people are 7 foot. They're not going to move as fast as them, and they're not going to be doing fallen angels on each other.
And say what you will about Kane has to one, get himself off the ground, but then also there's the other massively heavy giant person.
Half a ton man.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort they've got to put in.
The power bomb, the finishing power bomb looked good as he went and splat through the table. And
he didn't even take the top tasty. Panel off either. It was just nah, this is just the table. DX kidnapped Tori. Billy Gunn is complicit.
Just a casual kidnapping. Yeah, just a casual kidnapping of a young woman to spend time with another man against her will.
With a horrible man that nobody likes. And that little boy that nobody liked and grew up to be X-Pac. JR's like, what's happened to the WWF? JR's the only one reacting normally. This is a normal reaction.
Because Michael Hayes is just in this an absolute goon who's just like,
I don't remember him saying anything at this in the end match. None of his lines broke through.
It was all just proper static background noise. It was dash, and it was just rubbish. I can't believe someone made me want Jerry Lawler to come back and yelp.
I know.
On commentary, I was waiting for someone to go. I'll say puppies.
Or he would have at least talked about the storylines, helped JR talk about what's actually happening. He would have. But I did like there was some jokes because Stephanie was sat on his lap and JR was like, "Isn't that just a Christmas card photograph?" Type of thing, making fun of them for being gross. JR
just gets it, man. He's so good in this.
Christmas Raw just ends with a full-on sex trafficking incident.
Ends it with a kidnap, and you just think, oh, okay.
That's it. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bad guys win. Bad guys win this year.
The thing is, it's bad. But it's not Katie Vick's storyline.
No. And if we are to be believed, then Tori finds her new evil boyfriend, and then Kane gets betrayed, and what have. It's in service of something, some drama.
Yeah, it's not just some weird fantasy.
Yeah, it is someone's weird fantasy, but I don't know who. John Gaboric, maybe, whatever that guy's called. He was horrible and behind the scenes, also. But yeah, that's it. That's Christmas Raw. So unfortunately, we picked a one where baddies prevail over all the heroes.
That's a good point, actually.
But we know that Mick's about to get his big win, his historic victory shortly after this, isn't he? For the title.
No, that was 99. That was January the 4th, 99. So that's the previous year.
Right, okay.
This is 99.
We're
But
gonna
he'll have
roll
his
into
glorious
Cactus
Rumble
Jack
match.
and everything, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
this is December the 20th. And then I think the next Raw or SmackDown, he ends up having to have a match with The Rock to keep his job.
Right.
It's like it's a pink slip on a pole match, of course.
Classic.
And he loses and gets sacked. Because I remember this really clearly. He gets sacked.
Yeah.
And then The Rock is not happy about it. So the next episode after that, he basically threatens a walkout until they reinstate him. So then Mick Foley gets reinstated, and then Triple H continues to bully him, and eventually obviously cracks and does the whole turn of the Cactus Jack, and that runs into the Rumble.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite matches of all time in the Rumble, I think.
Okay.
It's a really good, really, really good match.
Yeah.
But yeah, he won the championship in early 99 twice, and then middle of 99 for one day.
So at some
I
point,
think him and Kane are the two people that have won it for 24 hours.
Yeah, after Kane, after the
Brilliant.
First Blood match, I'll set myself on
Yes.
fire if I lose one. And at some point, Triple H has got to take this strap off the Big Show as well, because he's the champ going into the Rumble, isn't he?
Aye, that's a good point. I wonder when
Big Show is a weird champion for
drops
this
in.
era, because he doesn't seem to have any storylines with anyone. And I'm just like, he's just...
I think they just put the belt on him because you had Stone Cold and Undertaker injured.
Yeah.
And he was like this big attraction.
Yeah, which he was.
He has this big fucking manka man.
Yeah.
Let's give him the belt. And
like, people now probably don't care about that kind of thing, but back then he was an attraction.
Yeah. Oh god,
he was impressive.
He was.
But yeah, Merry Christmas from the Rumblecast. Maybe next year we'll find a Happy Christmas episode. Who knows? Who can say?
Yeah, we'll try and find an episode where people win. The nice people win.
Not just
maybe?
Triple H and this horrible new regime.
And he's that hat, man. I can't get past the hat. Because I remember them hats being everywhere as well.
Stephanie starts wearing one in the Alliance days. Do you not remember when she was like ECW
God, yes.
Steph?
Oh, God.
We hate you,
Bring
Father.
about nightmares. Oh.
It might have been Triple H's spare hat because he's injured at that point and he's away.
Can you imagine how that would smell?
Maybe it's like an evil hat, though. Maybe it makes you evil, like and more greasy. It makes
so it's like a cursed object.
Yeah, it makes you like the leader of an evil team of dirtbags.
Wrestlers?
Yeah. Oh well.
There was definitely good bits and not so good bits. I think that was a very good episode to distill what the Attitude Era episode was like. And one thing I did really enjoy about it was the pacing of it.
Yeah.
It was an hour and a half. There was like no fucking about. The longest promo in the whole thing was that segment with Triple H and Mankind, and that was about halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't that long. It was only like 10 minutes. And it was, I mean, you had one guy in there who wasn't a great promo, but you had another guy in there who was a fantastic promo, so it helped kind of balance it out. And just, I know the matches, you could argue, were too short. A lot of them were too short. There wasn't actually that much technically superb wrestling in it. No, there wasn't.
But they were the right amount of fun.
Yeah.
For a Christmas one, for sure.
Yeah, and like you said, it's almost a glorified house show in a way. And it definitely had that vibe. But God, it was entertaining, apart from the bits that were weird and sexual.
I laughed out loud a few times, which you can't always say about wrestling. One of them was when they were like, it's Kane versus the Big Show. That got a laugh out of me. But yeah, no, I had fun. And yeah, you don't get a lot of Christmas episodes of wrestling, so it's fun to find one. And it wasn't as embarrassing for some people, but in future they would do much more embarrassing things to people for the sake of a holiday episode.
Oh God, yeah. I'm sure there was an episode at one point where Santa got ran over.
Santa Claus
by someone. That was Santa Claus's 1995-ish, wasn't it? That was before. I looked to see if I could find that episode, and I can't remember. I don't think I did because I don't think it was.
He looks creepy. I don't
Raw.
like him.
Was it Raw? Yeah, he looked like a dirty old pub Santa Claus. I'm trying to think of the episode where Santa got ran over by. I think it was by Alberto Del Rio. You know. I'm sure he got hit by a Mercedes or something, and then it caused a match. I can't remember. It was very strange.
That might just happen in real life. All right. Well, thank you everyone who's joined us and stuff.
Yes, thank you.
It's the end of the year, Christmas season. So I guess we don't really have any 2026 big plans, but we'll find something to do. But everyone have a rest. Go have fun watching some wrestling or whatever you want to do in these last few moments of the year.
Yeah. Also, thank you for listening to us over 2025. Anyone who's watched these videos, anyone who's listened to the podcasts and whatever softwares that you make use of, because I'm enjoying having chat and shit and watching shit.
Yeah.
And enjoying nonsense. So I hope people enjoy watching as much as we enjoy doing it.
Yeah. And like I guess like the only thing for 2026 I'd even thought about was like we definitely want to hit that Louis Theroux documentary at some point because that'll be that'll be hilarious with 2026 eyes. And probably get Angel back because she's always great for some hilarity
nonsense. We need to see what we want to do January. I mentioned the Crocker Cup the last time, didn't I?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
If I want to do that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll have a little see. Yeah, we'll have a little look.
We'll do some plans. But yeah, everyone have a good holiday. And don't do what Triple H did in Christmas of 99.
Don't get a greasy leather cursed hat or steal women from other men.
None of that stuff. Be good. Be on the good list, not the naughty list. But yeah, we'll stick this up on Spotify shortly. And thank you to everyone. And let's go back to the intro video with more fireworks and Christmas jingle bells. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.